Thank you, Madam Chair Maloney and Ranking Member Comer. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Louis DeJoy, the Postmaster General of the United States. Mr. DeJoy has earned the respect of both charitable and business communities. Since its creation in 2005, the DeJoy Voss Family Foundation has positively impacted thousands of people. Duke University, the Cone Health Center for Children, police foundations, just to name a few. I was actually present when Mr. DeJoy was inducted into the Hall of Fame for the Triad's Junior Achievement Business Leaders, the world's largest organization educating K-12 students on financial literacy and entrepreneurship. Just this past week, I received in the mail the family contribution, the sponsorship of Family Services of the Piedmont, which serves 18,000 children and adults, many of those battling domestic violence issues. Yet maybe the most impressive act by this family is the one established for students from Title I schools, the Scholars Program at Elon University. You see, I've had the opportunity to meet some of these students who come from some of our most impoverished areas. It's not something Louis flaunts, it's just something he does. Throughout his professional career, Louis DeJoy has garnered a reputation as a genius in the logistical innovation and supply chain field. As the CEO of New Breed Logistics, he took a broken trucking company from New York to North Carolina and transformed it into a prominent U.S. provider in contract logistics, creating close to 9,000 jobs. Maybe that's why he was unanimously appointed to the position by the USPS Bipartisan Board of Governors. Mr. DeJoy has been on the job about 2 months, but he's being blamed for implementing reforms Congress has passed. For example, back in 2006, it wasn't Mr. DeJoy who passed the Postal Accountability and Enhancement Act. It was actually Congress. The leading sponsor on this bill, well, he's the one with the biggest picture in the room, former chair of this committee, Henry Waxman. Today, Mr. DeJoy will be viciously attacked with prepackaged questions and false accusations. One member even suggesting impeachment. That's original. How sad is it when the cancel culture has reached the halls of Congress? The man sitting before this committee today is not who the Democrats have villainized him to be. He's here today because he supported President Trump. And with this Congress, that makes you a target. Over the past month, the DeJoys have endured protests outside his home with hundreds of people blocking streets and frightening their neighbors. Sadly, in this day and age, an industry leader with a passion for service can be persecuted in the court of public opinion for his apparent political affiliation. As the circus unfolds today, remember that Louis DeJoy is a community-minded philanthropist, an industry-leading businessman, and most importantly, a man with a good heart doing his best to serve his country. Mr. DeJoy, I want to commend you for being here today. Many of your accusers didn't extend the same courtesy, but unlike the senator from Delaware, let's hope they at least know how to mute themselves. Thank you, Madam Chair. I yield back.